The Gift of the Moon. Leo was a young man who had fallen on hard times. He had lost his job, his girlfriend, and his apartment. He had no money, no friends, and no hope. He wandered the streets looking for something to eat or a place to sleep. One night he saw a small hut at the foot of a mountain. He thought it might belong to someone who had some valuables he could steal. He decided to break in and see what he could find. He sneaked into the hut and looked around. It was very simple and bare. There was nothing but a straw mat, a wooden bowl, a candle, and a book. He felt disappointed and angry. He had wasted his time and energy for nothing. He was about to leave when he heard footsteps outside. He hid behind the door and waited. He saw an old man enter the hut. He was wearing a robe and sandals. He had a long beard and a bald head. He looked like a monk. The old man noticed the broken lock and the open door. He looked around and saw Leo hiding behind the door. He smiled and greeted him. "Hello, my friend. You must be very cold and hungry. Come, sit with me and share my meal." Leo was stunned. He expected the old man to be angry or scared, but he was calm and kind. He felt ashamed and guilty. He wanted to run away, but he couldn't move. The old man took out some rice and vegetables from his bowl and offered them to Leo. He lit the candle and opened the book. He said it was a book of Zen teachings. He read aloud some passages and explained their meaning. Leo listened to the old man's words. He felt something stir in his heart. He felt a warmth and a light that he had never felt before. He felt curious and interested. He asked the old man some questions about Zen. The old man answered them patiently and clearly. He told him that Zen was a way of living in harmony with oneself and the world. He told him that Zen was not about having or wanting things, but about being grateful and generous. He told him that he was Ryokan, a Zen master who lived in the hut. He said he had nothing but the clothes he wore, the food he ate, the candle he lit, and the book he read. He said he was happy and content. He said he had noticed that Leo had come to steal from him, but he didn't mind. He said he wanted to give him something as a gift. He took off his robe and handed it to Leo. "Please take this as a token of my friendship," he said. "It will keep you warm and comfortable." Leo was speechless. He couldn't believe what the old man was doing. He felt overwhelmed by his generosity and compassion. He took the robe and put it on. It felt soft and cozy. He thanked the old man sincerely. He felt tears in his eyes. He felt sorry for what he had done. He felt grateful for what he had received. He felt inspired by what he had learned. He looked at the old man's face. It was radiant with joy. He looked at the window. It was shining with moonlight. The old man followed his gaze. He smiled and pointed at the moon. "Isn't it beautiful?" he said. "I wish I could give you this too." Leo looked at the moon. It was full and bright. It filled his heart with wonder. He smiled back at the old man. "You already have," he said. The moral lesson of the story is that happiness and peace do not depend on how much we have or don't have, but on how we appreciate and share what we have. Ryokan shows Leo that by living simply and generously, he can enjoy the beauty of life and the kindness of others. Leo learns that by letting go of his greed and anger, he can open his heart and mind to a new way of seeing and being.